In Part 1, I showed how to view and filter an existing cart, as well as visualize and download its files. In this part, I'll show how to make and populate your own carts. Every cart belongs to someone, so you have to log into the ENCODE portal so it knows who you are when you make a cart. The ENCODE Data Coordination Center creates logins for people from the ENCODE consortium, but anyone can make their own login. Click the user icon in the menu bar, and you get this login dialog box. Select one service that you already have an account on, and then go through their process to authorize your account on the ENCODE portal. Each service has a different process. Once you have your ENCODE portal account, just click the user icon to log in using the service you selected, then select the service you authorized with. And then you'll see your name at the right end of the menu bar, meaning you have logged in. Once you have logged in for the first time, you automatically get one cart. The cart menu shows the name of your current cart, and this first cart gets the name default cart. As you'll see later in this tutorial, you can have multiple carts, each with any name you like. Many ways exist to add datasets to your new cart. You can go to an individual dataset page, like this experiment page, and add it to your cart with the cart icon in the upper right corner. You can also see your cart menu shows the number of datasets in your cart. If we go back to the list page, you can add each dataset you see individually. You also have an Add All Items to Cart button, and if you filter the list to some reasonable number and click that button, all the listed items get added to your current cart. By reasonable number, each cart can hold up to 8,000 datasets, but if you add more than a few dozen, you'll see the performance of the cart page that we looked at in Part 1 go way down. You'll also find the Add All Items button in other places. For example, on series pages, you can add the datasets in the series individually, or you can add all of them with the Add All Items to Cart button. Now that you've seen how to add datasets to your cart, you might need to remove datasets as well. To do that, go to the View Cart item in your cart menu. This view looks a lot like the shared cart view I showed in Part 1, but notice the URL. The shared cart view has a unique shareable URL, but the View Cart page has the cart view URL. If you were to share this URL with someone, they would see their own cart, because the View Cart page URL is the same for everyone. The other thing you get with the View Cart page is the ability to edit your cart. Notice you have cart icons to the right of each dataset. You can click each one of these to remove them. If you wanted to remove a set of datasets from your cart, you can use the dataset filters to select the ones you want to remove. I'll go to the More Filters dialog box, and let's say I want to remove just the DNA-seq datasets from my cart. I select DNA-seq in this filter, and now you only see the 6 DNA-seq datasets. Now I click Remove Selected Items from Cart, and now I only have single-cell RNA-seq datasets in my cart. You also have an optional cart description you can add or edit on the cart view page. Just click the edit icon to the right, and you get this dialog box that lets you change the description and save it. If you click Revert to Saved, before you click Save, it goes back to what it started as, so you can start your changes over. Once you're happy, you can click Save, or you can click Close Without Saving if you decide not to change your description. If you want to clear all the datasets out of your cart all at once, just go to your cart menu, choose Clear Cart, and confirm. Now your cart is empty. Make sure you want to do this, as there's no way to undo that action. Not only can you add individual datasets to your cart, you can add series datasets, which themselves contain a number of datasets. Many kinds of series datasets exist on the ENCODE portal, but let's take a look at functional characterization series by going to Experiment Search under Functional Characterization Data. The top result is a functional characterization series. It has 3 datasets within it. I could add these datasets individually, as you saw before, but instead I'll add the series object itself. Notice that the cart menu shows not 1 dataset, but 4, the series object as well as its 3 datasets. Back on the list page, I'll add another series. Now I have 8 total datasets in my cart, the 2 series and their 3 datasets each. Now let's look at this cart. You can see the 6 datasets, and then in the Series tab, you can see the 2 series objects. Because carts treat series objects as containers for datasets, you can't filter anything while looking at the series in your cart, so the filters are disabled. Their datasets get treated as any other datasets, so you can visualize and download their files. Now notice, you can't remove a single dataset through the Selected Datasets tab, because cart icons don't appear for datasets that exist in the cart, because their containing series objects also exist in the cart. But you can click this Remove button that shows the accession for their series object. You then get this dialog box that shows its series object, as well as all the other datasets that share the same series object. You can remove the series object by clicking its cart icon. So that wraps up making and populating your own carts, editing your carts, and adding series objects to carts. In part 3, I'll talk about the various operations you can perform on your carts, and then listing and unlisting carts.